Hey, it's just so Trish, and it is week number 2, do-over. It's a do-over week. Oh my goodness. So not to be completely like, this is what's going on in my life, but this is what's going on. We have been, the rain finally stopped. That's a good thing. We lost our driveway. We have to like drive through the back pasture. It's like mudding. Ended up we're gonna have to do some fixing on the house we're in, and it's been chaos. It's just been something every day, dealing with the rain and dealing with just stuff we got to do that we just didn't get. I mean, they maybe got a day's worth of work. One day's worth of work. So I sat down and I relayed out what I need to do. I'm so sorry. It's a big coffee day. I need lots of coffee. So, but then it looks like it's just going to be another busy week this week again, and it's going to be hard, and it's just chaos. Chaos. We got a leak. We ended up with a leak in the house, so we're fixing that. Wow. Which means the living room furniture's moved around. Not good. And just everything's crazy. Which really then again motivates me, like, we should be working in the schoolhouse, so then I don't have to deal with craziness. I don't know. Last week I definitely went full off Trim Healthy Mom. Meals, whatever. I think they should rename it to Trim and Healthy, because then you don't have the men like, I'm not a mama. Anyways, I fully went off. By last night, my stomach wanted to explode. Every reason. I'm reminded, maybe it's not about the weight loss. It's about the fact that I digest food very well doing Trim Healthy Mama. And that whole digestion is such a motivator. So if you didn't see, I'll put a link down there for my last Trim Healthy Mama, where I was fighting the baby, or my Wellness Wednesday. I lost inches, but my stomach actually went back out. But I'd already been a week back to not eating Trim Healthy Mama. And man, my stomach's just bloating out. I know this is a school day, but it makes me an ineffective mama, is what I'm finding out. By not eating right, I don't do as well managing the littles and the stuff and the things we need to do. And because we weren't really on school last week, I wasn't in my calendar. And I know I have a doctor's appointment coming up. I remember talking to them. I just don't know when, because we rescheduled it. And I wrote it somewhere. I don't know where. It wasn't in my 100 million planners, because I haven't moved them off the table yet. But it was somewhere on probably a piece of paper. So I have to call today and figure out, and I hope that doesn't throw a monkey wrench in my week, but it probably will. And then today, like, I got to go get fingerprinted to work with 4-H, to be a volunteer for 4-H. I have to do that, which just means a monkey wrench in my day. The dog is loose this morning. The dog is loose and smells as though it rolled in something, so hence the fresh morning shower. It's the smell that lingers. The smell that lingers, that whatever the dog touched, the smell lingers there too. So I woke the kids up at like 7 a.m. and I'm like, no, it's 7 a.m. now. 6:30, I'm like, get up, you need to go wash the dog and put the dog back on the collar. Put his collar back on and put him back on the leash. So, yeah, and what makes it worse is we got that creek, so he just thinks it's like playtime, in and out of the creek, which only makes the smell worse. So, see what I mean? It's just a do-over. Oh, I'm fixing my hair. I got one side, I'm just badgering now. I got one side longer than the other. Can you see that? Yeah. I need to stop cutting it myself and just go somewhere, even if it's the Walmart salon. They're going to do much better than me. But I can hide it pretty well. So it's do-over week. Did you see I got new curriculum? I will put a card up, or I'll put a link down there. I don't know. And then I've got, oh my goodness, and then I'm like trying to juggle everything with the virtual homeschool co-op. And I mean, you know, I got a lot of things going on. I got good ideas, but getting the time to get everything done and not having the time to just sit down and do it. Oh, and I think that's it too, is like this week, I wanted my kids to sit at the table and do their work, or sit at their desk and do the work. But because I wasn't sitting at the table doing work too, they didn't do as much work. Which kind of makes it nice, like if I am blogging, I can sit next to them and do my own quiet work, I think. But, I don't know. I think I need a virtual assistant. I think I need to call Tangi. Did you know Tangi, the caterer's wife, she's a virtual assistant. In fact, she's like virtually being a virtual assistant for Julie at Dirt Patch Heaven. So like she's like going through emails and stuff, and I'm like, if I had the money, I should be making all my phone calls. It would be awesome. I'd be like, I don't want to deal with, like, I have to call the bug guy for a bug inspection or a termite inspection, whatever, because we're trying to sell our other house. Anyway, so those are things. I don't mind talking on the phone. In fact, if you know me and you get me on the phone, you have a hard time getting me off the phone. But actually to call and be like call the doctor's office and to call the, I don't like those phone calls. So that's it. It's a do-over. Sometimes you have to have a do-over. I just can't believe I'm having a do-over on the second week. I mean, is this a sign of how my homeschool is going to go? More coffee, Trish. Just more coffee. I did a bulletproof coffee. Because, like it or not, even if all I can afford is yogurt and jam, I am staying on the Trim Healthy Mama because my stomach don't feel good. I was going to go to counting calories. I know this is all Wednesday talk, but anyways, I was going to go counting calories, and it's like, one more thing to do? No. No. But I'm going to grant myself more crossovers. Anyway, enough about that. I'm not supposed to talk about that. So yeah, I'm a little bit like, really, a do-over on week 2. I have had a couple questions come up, like, I need to do a full tour of ACE, I think. And then somebody wants an in-depth how I taught my son to read, because he was a late bloomer. That was good. I'll do that. I need to post virtual homeschool links. I need to do that. I don't know what I need to do. Do you have those weeks? It's like, I gotta look at my calendar. My house is falling apart. I think almost literally. Alright. I'm gonna go. Because I gotta figure out what I gotta do. You having a week like this? And you know, okay, so it's Florida, so it's like 90 degrees most of the time. Okay, seriously, it's 90 degrees. I know people like, I was talking to Julie, and she's, you know, they're RVing. It's going to be so cool. They are RVing this winter. Because in Idaho, it just freezes up. And they're coming here. So I'm really excited, like, her take of being from out west, northwest, to Florida. Because I think my winter is going to be comparable to her summers. But at the same time, I think it's so cool. She won't be snowed in. She'll be in Florida. But it's cooling off here. It's not a hard 90 all day. That's like what fall is for us. It's not a hard 90 degrees. Just saying. All right, I got to go. I'm going to finish my coffee. Make my to-do list. And one of my zillion planners. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.